So the continuation, let's log into the AWS cloud. What we are trying to achieve, we are trying to achieve two VPCs are in two different regions. So let's say this is in Mumbai and this is in Virginia. Okay, so these two are need to be connected through this transit gateway attachments and transit gateway. So this is our goal. So we need to create two different transit gateways on each region to a VPC, and then we have to exchange the transit gateways. So already yesterday we have done it. Let's see one more time. Further to what I'm doing, let me log into it. I'm in Virginia. So side by side, let me switch to the, let me keep it as in Virginia. This one should be a Mumbai. Okay. And I'll create a VPC, and here also I'll create a VPC. Your VPCs. Let's create VPC. I'm going to call this as VPC Mumbai. Okay, to understand. And let me give it as 1010. And I just want only one availability zone, and I'm going with one public subnet and one private subnet in the Mumbai. Okay, I'm also going with it. So what I'll do, I'll going to take like this /29. 8 IP addresses are enough. For private IP addresses also, I'm going to take /20. Okay, 1.128. So NAT gateway is one NAT gateway. I'm going to use NAT gateways for one AZ. Okay, so that is for AP South 1 AZ. I'm taking it, and I'm not going to enable this VPC endpoints. Okay, I'm going with
Rajiv, what is the difference between in one AZ and one per AZ
yeah,
NAT gateway?
one AZ. It's like inside for one AZ you are creating a NAT gateway. So entire AZ you are creating one NAT gateway. So difference is if you right side see, when you click on in AZ, okay, and it is giving you network connection the same way, one NAT gateway for AP South 1A. When you click on same, it is giving. So but the difference is basically, let me tell you. So this is my AZ AP South 1A. Okay, I am creating a NAT gateway for this availability zone. Okay, so for this availability zone, so that is per AZ, and I'm creating NAT gateway in AZ means inside the AZ in AP South. So that means whatever the private IP addresses are here, so I can apply NAT gateway for this AZ only. When you take per AZ, you can apply this AZ to another subnet also. Okay, both the case will work in the same, but so you're going to take in AZ inside to use inside the private IP addresses, but per AZ you are taking on top of the AZ. Okay, so that's how here only name will be going to change, but it is going to work for same AP South 1A. It is top of the AZ and inside the AZ. That's it. So let me take in AZ or per AZ. So let's go with the per AZ and none and S3 gateway. So here I don't want VPC endpoint right now. Let's cover later and create VPC. So it's blocking must be /16 and 28. 1.0 and 2.0 create VPC. And here I'll create a VPC. NV VPC. So here I'm going to call it as 20. Here I'm taking one availability zone only. So that is US East 1A, and I'm not taking any private subnets here. So I would like to keep it like this 1.0/29, and I'm not taking any NAT gateway here and no VPC endpoints. So this is the plain one I'm creating. Create 25. View VPC. So it's creating a NAT gateway, but it's already done. Okay. So your VPCs, my N Virginia VPC is already created. So what I'll do, I'm going to create an EC2 here in N Virginia region.
Rajni, we have to create NAT gateway only we have if we have private subnet, right?
Yes, NVVM, Ubuntu. I'm going to select the yesterday's one, and the network is this one, and enable. Let's go with the all traffic. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to create only one single instance, launch instance. Instances. Meanwhile, let's create the view VPC, and let's create one instance here in Mumbai region. So this is in Mumbai and this is in Virginia. So let's click on it. I can also rename launch instance MUM VM. This is public, and I'm going to create first class, and this is has to be my VPC, Mumbai VPC, and this should be enabled. Already I'm taking this one into the public subnet, and then it should be all traffic, one instance, the count launch instance. Okay, so we have both the servers. So let's connect one server, still in pending. Okay, let's connect to this server. Connect. come here, refresh. This is also ready. Click on it, connect. So we have this one and this one. This is Mumbai and this is NB. So here and this one is here. Now what I want, I would like to ping server from here to here. The ping is not happening. To do that, so we are in Mumbai, right? In Mumbai, so let me come here in the VPC section. In Mumbai, I'll be go and create a transit gateway. Create a transit gateway. So I'm calling it as MUM to NV. Okay. To NV transit gateway. So I'm going to keep the same thing as a description, and let's enable this one and come down and create a transit gateway. Yes, it is pending. So meanwhile, let's create one more in another region, which is in Virginia. Come down and go for transit gateways. Create a transit gateway here, which is NV to Mumbai. Keep the same. Click on this checkbox, create it. And if I refresh, still it is creating. Still it is creating.
Rajni, do you want to click that cross sharing option?
Yes, we need
Because
to.
I think it is between the accounts, right?
Yeah, it is
But
between accounts. Yes,
but we are not
see,
doing between accounts, right? We are doing between the regions in this.
let me tell you. Between the regions we are doing, and however, attachments you have to share, right? So
Okay,
when
okay,
attachments are getting shared, this is the option we should enable. Okay, best
okay,
practice. That
okay,
the option is for sharing the attachments.
okay, 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 fine.
Now it is available. Yeah, both are available. On the left side, uh, yeah, attachments. Create an attachment. So this attachment is for my MVM VPC attachment. Transit gateway is this one and VPC, and come down and create an attachment. So this is a VPC I need to select, and automatically it selected the region. So now this is also available in the right side. Come down and create an attachment. Create, give it like NV VPC attachment. Okay. So here our attachment we need to attach, and the VPC is NV VPC. Automatically it is selected the respected region. Create it. Now both are in the pending state. Let them come into the available. Now one is came into the available and then we're in the pending. So meanwhile, in the Mumbai, let me go to route table and update the route table. Okay, so in my public route table, I have to routes, edit routes. I need to update the route table of my the second VPC which I'm looking for. 10.20.0.0/16. So this one, yeah, this one. And here my transit gateway. This is my attachment. Save change. Okay, and come here, go to route tables. This is available. I think it's not yet available. Now it is available. Come down. Sorry, go to route tables. This route table, our route table, right? Routes, edit routes, add route 10.10.0.0/16, and here's the transit gateway, and save changes. Okay, now both are updated. If I come, so I'm not getting any ping response, so come down on the left to transit gateway tables, route tables. Here, go to routes. The left side, create a static route. The route should to be looking for the 10.20.0.0/16. So this one we are looking for, right? And the attachment is this one. Create static route. Okay, it is created. The same way right side, you have to do to come down and in the route tables, edit, go to routes, create static routes. Here we need to provide 10.10.0.0/16. This is we are looking, and here is the attachment. Create a static route. Okay, that's it. Give a while of time for it. So when I did this test in the morning, it took 2 minutes of time to get ping response. That means it's trying to establish a connection.
Rajni, can we create multiple instances with the same IP, or for one instance it will be allocated one IP?
For one instance, there will be a one IP. So that is
Okay, okay.
mandatory. Without that, how can you address a instance?
Yeah.
So it's not
So
possible.
generally, for example, if you have 128 IPs, it will be
Mhm.
automatically allocated to one instance, right? If
Yes,
yeah, if we did not give
yes,
any IP. Okay.
yes. You will not provide any IP address actually. You are going to provide a pool to a subnet to a VPC. So automatically it is going to pick one IP address because of the DHCP.
Okay.
Let me route table already updated. It's taking much time. 2 minutes over, right? Wait for one more 1 minute. Okay, let's do some modifications again. Second method, still not enabling. Modified transit gateway. Create one more Mumbai attachment. Okay, here this one, and let's see pairing connection, and that is in the same account. So this is in the region Mumbai AP South 1A transit gateway acceptor. Okay, we need to give this one the N Virginia region, and here it is transit gateway acceptor.
ID, I think we have to give that.
Yes,
This ID.
come down and provide this one and create this attachment. Come here.
Rajni, it will take time.
Yes. down to attachments and check it out. Check this one, we are in N version here. Right, accept the transit gateway attachment. Accept. That is in pending. Pending for acceptance. Let's wait for 1 more minute. The first method has to be connect. Why am I again missing the same? Without this attachments and everything, it has to work. Morning class only it work. Now it is available. Let's check sometime. So now it is available in the Envergia region, Mumbai region. It is available. Okay, so now the rules are not exchanging with the default. So let's come down and create one more route table. Create a route table here, transit gate. So, but it is going to work for the same. Mm, let's do this. one transit route table. This is also one. So we have already associated the routes to 1020, 1010, which is propagated. This is 1020. This is static propagated. So let's try it out. Association. Create an association. So with this is at Mumbai. Uh, I have both. One is pairing one and one is that one, right? So I'll create an association with pairing. There was an error creating a transit gateway route table association. The transit gateway attachment is already associated with the route table. So what I'll do, I will go to VPC and I'll remove the route table entry from here. That's how it is confusing. Now go to public one, routes, edit, come back, route tables, routes, edit routes, and remove this transit gateway 1020 wala and save changes. And come here as well, go to route tables. Inside this routes, edit routes, and remove this organic and path 1010 here because it's 1020 local. Save changes and come to Mumbai. Come in the left, come to tables, transit gateway route table, and create an association. Create association. Here I would like to take the pairing still. So where it was used still, transit gateway attachment TGW is already associated. This one we just removed, right? If I again go with the VPC, okay, so let me create this. Both are giving an error. Yesterday also this is the error only. But with the first thing only it has to work. TGW attach MVM VPC is attachment and this is the VPC. Mm, Let's wait for a minute to update. Is already associated with the route table. Acha. So let's come back to route table. What I'll do, I'll go to routes and I'll terminate the static route. Okay. Delete the static routes. Yes. Now can come to associates and create this one. This is my so how to use a pairing one. Both are getting error. Pairing is already there. Association. Let me come here. Ping is already enabled. By let's do a fresh one. I would like to create a transit gateway table. So I'll give Mumbai TGW RT. Transit gateway ID is Mumbai to NB and create it. Okay, I'll create the same thing here also. Here I'll give it as NV TGW RT. So this is this one and create route table. Now this both has to be exchanged. Now it is also pending. It is also available now, and this should be available now. So what I'll do here, come to association and create an associate. Now I'll go into select the which one VPC A. One is VPC, one is P. Okay. So this one create association where it is attached. It is both are attached, man. Okay. If that's the case, why the ping is not happening? We already created a association with the VPC and the pairing. Pairing is already updated and it is accepted as well. So that means the routes has to be exchanged. Routes. Sai, did you tried in your account with the same region?
Yeah, yeah. I have tried with different region. I have done same thing. Even I also got the same error. Even I used the VPC ping and static routing. Everything have done.
In same region, it is successful,
No,
right?
no. It is different region. Mumbai and North Virginia.
No, no, did you try it in same region?
Yeah, I have tried in same
Okay,
region.
okay.
With VPC pairing, I'm able to get, but with the transit gateway, I'm not able to get that.
Okay, in the transit gateway also, but I'm worried. In the morning only it came. What time missing again? No, it shouldn't be. This the first method only. It should be correct.
Yeah, I've gone through Google Docs also that Amazon they will provide now. Even though I've
Hmm.
gone through that, these are the steps they mentioned using
Acha.
this
Transit
using this peering
gateway,
inter-region peering everything.
multi-region connection. Mhm. DX direct connect. Transit gateway here. Transit gateway
In
in
this,
one
I
hour.
think they have used a VPN directly connect.
No, VPN is not the case here actually.
Yeah,
This is for the data centers thing from my OADC. Uh, interconnected. Now supports inter-region peering. Establish connection between the two different VPCs. Their on-premises gateway customers have managed a single connection center. But the thing is, I have done just today morning. Why I am not getting create transit gateway, name of it. I don't know system number. Why VPC attachments. Somewhere I'm missing. Okay, route tables. This is the route table error. Come to route table. This one, right? Create an association. Now I'll create a query. After deleted also it is giving me an error. association.
Rajni once delete that static route also.
Yes, deleted all. No static routes. Only local route will be present always. Create association. Now I would like to go with my VPC attachment, which is my this one. Yeah. Okay, so I'll become here and go to my associations and I'll delete this both associations. Let's try it out with one on one. Create association. Here I'll go with this one. So come, select associations. Now I would like to delete this one. Now let's go with the pairing, and here come to this, delete this one and go with the pairing. And then come and select routes, create a static route. Here I'm going to 10.20.0.0/60, pairing it, create. And here I will add a route with the this 10.20.0.0/60, the pairing.
Once try to reconnect the instance.
No, now this too has to be done in this route table because it has to be reached to the VPC subnets main route table. It's 10.20.0.0/60 transit gateway. Come here, route tables, routes, routes 10.20.0.0/60. There was an error. Acha. Let's wait until let's also enable VPC one association, create association, create association, think in the routes, create route 20 is with the peering, uh, let's create the route with the VPC 10 dot 20 dot 0 dot 0 class 16 transit gateway route table. So what I will do, routes dot 20 dot 0 dot 0 slash 16 here. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll try to make a same morning replicate test video of mine. and I'll upload in the drive. Can you just please go through that? And to cover here, I have created in Mumbai region two subnets, right? So without wasting time, so we have a public subnet and private subnet. Communication between these two subnets. Can we see that then? If all are okay. Already jump. Four people are there. This is not the case in this class. Are you there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I didn't expect it is not going to work. Sorry, it's going. Uh, let's do one thing. I'll make a video of this lab, okay? I'll upload in a drive so you can just go through it. This only transit gateway between multiple regions, okay? And
Okay, fine, fine.
yeah,
It will be good.
yes, because we are wasting a time on this class.
Oh,
At
yeah,
least
yeah.
now what I was trying to do, as we created two subnets, right? So I would like to create one more instance in Mumbai region. This is private one, okay? And I'm going to take Ubuntu first class, and here I will be going to take private subnet, not a public subnet. So I'm going to disable the public IP for this private subnet. So I'm not going to use any public one. And here I'm going to select the all traffic as it is, just creating an instance. So as I'm already logged into the public subnet instance, and I would like to connect to my private subnet instance as well. And let's see the connection. And if you can see the difference, public one is having one public IP address and private one is not having the public IP address. It's just only having a private IP address. So how can I? So I have to connect to this first here. This instance does not have a public IPv4. To connect it to instance browser based client, the instance must have a IPv4 address. Even though if you go with this SSH client, it is not going to support it. So how can I communicate to that server? That is completely into my private subnet. To do that, so you have to always log into the public subnet, and from here you need to ping it the private instance, take the private IP address, come here and give a ping. Give a ping. See, it is reachable because it is inside. Now, outside, I'm not having any access. So, how can I log into it? SSH. So, before that, we need to provide our PEM key file name, and we have to provide some permissions to it also. VI. So which one I have used for this instance to create key pair? First class. Let me check the first class one. So I'm not having here. So let me go to my download sections. So this is my key pair first class. So first one is F capital. I'm going to create that. first class dot pip. Okay, so here I need to copy and paste. Control A, Control C, come here, right click and paste. Escape, shift colon W, export. Okay, we need to provide some permissions. That's it. And now SSH-I first class and EC2, sorry, Ubuntu it is. Ubuntu, Ubuntu. Or if you forgot how to write this, go to at instance here, click your private subnet instance, and you can able to find this one here, right? So just do this one, copy this, come here, paste here. It is asking yes, and permission denied. SSH-I interactively. Six double four is enough.
I think first class file name is wrong there. Can you check it?
First, yes, MV. Did I MV first class? Copy, paste. What was my name? FISRT first class. Same one, right?
Yeah, it was written the same. But our it will be like first class, right?
Let me copy that then. Dot pen. Escape shift colon W, escape. chmod 600 is enough. Yes, logged in. Now 10.10.2.4 and this IP is 10.10.1.19. So that means I have logged into my another server. If you can see ping 8.8.8 the global DNS, I'm able to receive the ping response and ping 4.4.4 which is global one only. I'm able to, okay, so this is not enabled, 8.8 is global one. Ping www.google.com. See, I'm getting replaced. Why I'm getting replaced means here in the left side we have enabled a NAT gateway. Okay, so this is the structure we have done actually. this one. So what we have done, I have created one server here and I have created one server here. So in between, in AZ, per AZ, we took one NAT gateway, and this NAT gateway, because of this, we are getting an access to it. Okay, we are getting an access to this private subnet. Let's do something. Let me go to this RT, and I'll remove this connection. Let's see, are we get connection or replace or not from the internet, or because here I'm sitting and I'm searching outside of the internet, right? So here I'm searching some www.google.com. So it is, the request is going like this. The request is going like this. Let's see, if I break this one, will I able to get the reply to this server? So here, left side, if you can come down, route table, go to your private subnet route table and routes, edit routes. You can see here NAT gateway. If you're going to remove this, save change and come here, easy to instance, and I'll give the same ping. I'm not getting ping response. See what I have done? I have removed this path which it has to look for. Okay, so that's why, so it is not able to find the path to get the replies from the internet. Okay, it is going trying like this, but I have not provided the path, so it is not going out. So this is the security of the private subnet. To get the internet access, we have to enable the NAT gateway. Okay, okay, NAT gateway is for public access. For public access we can use it, but so this instance is there, and I would like to connect this with an RDS, this with an S3, this with a Lambda, or this instance with other services in the AWS. So this is also going to be restricted. Then how can I access securely? How can I know that my instance should connect with a private subnet instance, should connect with other services? So for that, we are going to do VPC endpoints actually. Okay. So we can also use NAT gateway for it, but it is going to charge us, right? Why would I need to pay the charge which is inside the cloud only to access inside the cloud? So I don't want. I want NAT gateway to be access to the internet. But internally, if the subnet is private, internally I would like to access some resources, then I should go with the VPC endpoints, which is free of charge. No cost for it. So if I go and enable again route tables, routes, edit route, and here I'm going to take NAT gateway. Automatically NAT gateway came, right? Save. See, I'll get the response. So this is the difference between a public cloud and private cloud. So in the last class, as we discussed, so something is here, something is here. So it could be a database instance, whatever. It has to talk with the internet, means it has to come through like this. We are sitting here, we can able to log in it, and to log into this instance, you are sitting here, you don't want to directly log in, no access. You are sitting here, you want to directly log in, no access. You are sitting here also, you want to log in, no access. The only way one access, you have to log into this public instance and then you have to log in here. So this must secure the private subnet. Okay, I hope you got the NAT gateway point.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
it's clear. It's
Yes,
clearly.
NAT gateway. So instead of NAT gateway, we use a VPC endpoints. That is also one more important thing. Okay. While we create VPC endpoints, we create for another one also, which is private links for data center connects and direct connects. Okay, VPC endpoints is used in multiple ways. The one way we are discussing here, let's cover one class on the VPC endpoints only. Okay, it's the biggest topic actually, important topic, VPC endpoints.
Rajni, as you said that VPC endpoints is it will give cost benefit, but in real time, what will be used in NAT gateway or VPC endpoints?
NAT gateway is used to be for your applications. Okay, if you have DB
Okay.
here, you have application here, you want to connect.
Okay.
Okay, so as we discussed the internet banking, right? Some
Yeah, yeah.
data here, database has to be talked with the internet to in order to that has to be provide you something or this server. Let's say this is one server and you're deploying one application securely here, and you don't want this to be exposed directly. You are exposing this instance as a proxy. Okay, instead of this, you are exposing something as a proxy. So in this case, you can use NAT gateway, but so in real-time case, we use NAT gateway at application level, VPC endpoints inside our project. So to make you clear, I have this is easy to instance. I'm working here and I have number of S3 buckets and number of RDS. Okay. This to I want to log into this RDS. So I have to log in through this. I have to sit here and I have to log into here. Otherwise, I want to push some data to S3 and I would like to sit here and I want to do it. I want to do it from the private subnet only. So S3 and RDS can't be accessed because this instance in the private. So how can I access them? VPC endpoints. So we use VPC endpoints in real time. Okay.
Okay.
And I have this subnet. Okay. And this subnet is public one. And I have data center here. My data center. Okay, my data center I want to connect. So my engineer is sitting and is sitting here, but he wants to log into this instance in my data center, in my physical data center in Hyderabad. He's sitting here and he want to log in from this data center to here. So we're going to enable VPC endpoints for private links. Okay, so the data center to connect with the AWS cloud. So we can also use VPN, we can also use direct connect. So we have different methods to connect with the cloud. So among them, private links is a very secured one. Direct connect is also secured one. Okay. If you come, oh, no need to stop. Client VPN endpoints. So this is one of the VPN endpoint. And coming to customer gateway, virtual private gateways. Okay, these are the four options to connect. So these are the VPC endpoints. So I need to give and I need to go with networking connectivity like AS number. So what range it is. So every ISP we are going to connect one data center, right? So that data center will have one autonomous system number. So we have to connect with that. And coming to the second one, customer gateways. So inside the customer gateway, same way. So we need to provide some specific IP address range and then we can able to connect. So I would like to tell you one more thing. The firewalls. Firewalls will cover site to site VPN connection. This is also same. These are the four methods. Okay, endpoint methods, VPC endpoint methods, site to site, virtually private gateway, and customer gateway and client VPC endpoints. So to make you understand on the private links, give me a minute. Private links, VPC links, custom domain. Let's create, and it is asking I want in REST APIs only, but I don't want to create it. It is going to build to me. So this is the private links, okay? So which is going to connect you to for your secured way to connect for your backend system, like which is nothing but your data center things. Coming to another one, private gateways. Same one only. Again, I covered this one also, right? The second one, direct connect. Yes, direct connect. This one. Okay. So this is a very dedicated service to connect with your data centers. Yeah, you can see how it works. Direct connect, create your connection, download a letter of authentication, that is nothing but a agent, we can call it as a certificate, and then we have to provide the some authorization at our data center level, and then we can able to connect the network. Okay, so this is how. Now it is asking me maximum resilience, high resilience, and development and test. So whenever we are going to connect this one, so actually, classic classic is the just one way, and connection wizard. If you can see in the downside, you are getting an options. When you go with the classic, you're not getting any options. The classic one is always for just the normal connection. Whenever you want to try it out, first migration, the first initial step of the migration, you will go with the classic one. Okay. When we had some recreate or rehost, and then we have to go like this. Okay. So once we created the maximum resilience, it is going to charge us more, but it is the best practice. So if you're going with the high also, it is also best practice, but you not get uh, what we can say, some more advantages like the critical. If you can observe the diagram, when I click on the maximum, see I have more two availability zones, more two available locations. When I go with high, I'm just having only one, and when I go with development and test, and those only two subnets and two connectivity with one data center and one direct connect. So this is we do first development and test. If you don't want, you can go with the classic, or if you want, first we will go with the development and test. If the application is working as expected, then we go with the this one or this one. So most probably maximum resilience we will select. Okay, this is at the migration part on the AWS cloud. We have other also like data sync. So at database side connections, data sync. So this is I have a database it on my on premises, and I have one more database is at my cloud. So I need to sync them in a way that so whatever the data is getting updated, that has to be updated in the both the servers, DB servers. So we'll use data sync. So in Azure we'll use Azure Connect. Okay, or intranet Azure Connect we'll use in the Azure. In here, we use AWS data sync. So we'll cover one class on the VPC endpoints. Don't worry.
Any migration means like migration from AWS to Azure like that, or
No, no, no. On premises to cloud.
okay, okay, fine.
Okay. Let me terminate these things.